Hello and welcome to. We are back at the Lego house in Billund, Denmark. We are in the green zone. Now there's a full playlist available over multiple videos looking at all of this house in much greater detail. But what we are here for is the new models that are on display right here in the plexiglass display cabinets dotted around all over the Lego house. So the videos that are going to be following this are going to be in each different colour. Everyone will have new models in. Some of them are a complete change, so all the models are completely new, like the ones that are up by the dinosaurs when you first come in. This one is a little bit of a mix because you still got some of the birthday ones, and then you have some brand new ones that added in as well. We'll find out the reason why they're in here and how long they are in here for. Now, if your model is on display at the Lego house, and obviously please do let everybody else know in the comments below what one it is. And all of them, I think, look absolutely fantastic. What else is available within this green zone? As we obviously first started the video and you saw the massive Lego city that was underneath, that was a minifigure scale city, where at this point of the year they were playing a Halloween related game, but they will also have games running all year round. So you can go in, you've got to try and find a certain amount of minifigures, certain Batmen, all sorts of different bits and pieces with regards to them just adding in extra figures, and you've got to try and go around and try and count them all. That way it will really give you an in-depth look of everything that is there. The other bits and pieces that are available within this green zone, apart from obviously all these amazing models that we're currently looking at, as you were panning around to the further in the left hand side, you've got like a movie making studio. That is where you can create your own scenes and you can have fun with all of those bits and pieces. And then to the right hand side, it has like the history of the minifigure along with a create your own minifigure bit as well, where you can then put the minifigure into a little computer. It will scan the minifigure, then you can get like a 3D render of that as well. So there's lots of different things to do within this green zone. There are multiple zones within the house. So we're in the green one currently. There is a yellow, blue and red, and you also then have the basement where it's all for the history, and then you can go on top of the roof as well, and you get a fantastic view of all of Billund itself. Plus you can just go around and there's a massive adventure play areas and playgrounds and everything like that as you sort of loop around up onto the top of the roof. But all of that, like I said, is available all in separate videos that have either been uploaded or still to happen, depending on what time of year you are watching this. I always say in the comments below, if you are into your Lego models and there is one that you like, then obviously please do let me know, and it would be very interesting to see your takes on everything that we are looking at now. It is a complete mix and mashup of everything that we are looking at, but some of them will just be from Lego guests. It won't give the names. I think some of these are very much a case of they've just sort of been built and then they've just been added in and put on display, and these will rotate round. So that there says Once Upon a Brick, and it's from Marc Lebrun in France. So some of them obviously will come from further afield. Certain zones and certain coloured sections will just be very much a case of if the member of staff likes it, they won't take it apart and they will put it in the glass cabinet. While some of them, like this for example, might be here for a good while. There is a cabinet where it has the Lego Masters bits and pieces, and there is also the ones where it runs the competition for the Lego Ideas. The ones for the Lego Ideas are on display for a full year, and it will give you the opportunity to come in and have a look. So depending on what we are currently looking at will depend on why they're there, what the challenge is, and how long they're going to be there for. But you can see a lot of the theming to this was very much a case of the 90th year of play, but some of them have been taken out and replenished since the last time I was there. But lots of the other glass cabinets have had a full swap and a change around, and like I was saying, with regards to the dinosaurs, all the glass cabinets around there have been completely changed, and some of those displays were unbelievable. So if you can get down, obviously do so. If you have managed to get down for the Christmas period, I'd be very interested to know what the theming and everything like that is with regards to all the bits and pieces at the front of the reception, because the front of the reception for the Halloween season was amazing. It was packed full of pumpkins, bats and all sorts of different bits and pieces dangling from the trees. Now this one you can see is all the different gifts that you can get and the different things that came out on the different years. So you've got the duck, you've got the 78 space rocket, you've got the 2020, and then so on and so forth. So you can see me panning across and then it's saying what is going to come in the future. So it's got the more popular, or their take on the more popular sets and themes that were coming out over those years. I think 08 looks like it might be for the architecture. Again, if you want to pause that and let me know what there is behind that, then please do. Again, they've done very, very clever things with books, where you've got the different minifigures and moving through all the different themes. So if you have any of those minifigures whatsoever and you know what those themes are, give yourself a little challenge, give it a pause, and then we will see how well you can do. But again, another one for the 90th year of play, so we are looking at a lot of the history throughout. Now, talking of history, there is lots of videos available, obviously, like I said, within this playlist. But if you were to look specifically for the history of the company, the Lego house does have a massive history basement where it goes from the beginning of the company all the way around to present day. You can see lots and lots of different Lego sets around the outside, and there's lots of box sets on the inside as well. So if that is your cup of tea, then there are plenty of different bits and pieces available for you and your family to do at the Lego house, and there's lots and lots of different building zones as well. So this zone obviously had the Lego minifigures, but then you move into the yellow zone that will have like a disco type feel and also making your fish. But then you can just sit down and learn how to make either pumpkins, or you can learn how to make flowers depending on what zone you're in, and so on and so forth. But things like this, for example, where they've got lots and lots of detail, you might have to pause and just see everything. Again, it's celebrating the 90 years of play, but lots and lots of tiles on that. I really do like how they've done that. They've got a lot more skill than me, but you can see you've got the dragon, you've got the Lego head, you've got the balloons, you've got the red space rocket, you have the yellow castle up at the top right, and then you have the spaceship on the top left. So there's lots and lots of detail within that one. And again, you've got 90 for the steam train. That looks very, very, very effective. So if this is giving you ideas to do, again, let us know what you're going to try and make and do. But I think it's just a really nice thing that you can come in, just have a look at these if you want to. And obviously you can buy an annual pass, so you could just come in and have a look at some of the cabinets and leave again. And I think that works out to be a very cost-effective way of doing it. To be honest, it might be something I need to look into, because I am coming to this house maybe 3-4 times a year, so we will see what I can do for the 2023 season, and it'd be interesting to see what else they do and add into the house, because of each coloured zone there's so much different bits and pieces to do. But I don't know how long sort of each activity has been there, and how they would actually be able to close the zone off to get bits and pieces in. But this has a lot of detail in. Try and keep your eyeballs peeled for all the different tiles, all the different bits and pieces that are within it, and obviously the little micro builds. And you've got all the little minifigures as well. You can see there's a Stormtrooper helmet up at the top. You've got some micro figures up there. You've got a Ferrari badge. Lots of everything for the history in that. That's basically what that's supposed to be. I guess it's more of a like a stockroom type feel. And I do like the look of this as well. But guys, I'm slowly starting to run out of time. So if you can like and subscribe and all that good stuff, that'd be absolutely fantastic. I'll leave you to it for the last minute to have a look at the writing, which is what I said of what this is going to be about. And then just some other little bits and pieces that are located in the green zone. But guys, as always, thank you very much for watching. You lot take care, and catch you next one. Bye.